Welcome inside Boss Ice Arena as we get set for Game 2 between Syracuse and Rhode Island. We're about 15 minutes away from puck drop here in South Kingston, Rhode Island, but we'll doing a little pregame talk about last night's game as well as previewing the lines for tonight. Syracuse falls to Rhode Island last night, score of 5-2. It was a scoreless first period. Syracuse led 2-1 heading into the third, but then 3 straight goals from Rhode Island put the Rams up 4-2. Syracuse clawed one back, made it 4-3, and then gave up an empty netter in the final moments of play to make it that 5-3 scoreline. So that 5-3 loss yesterday in non-conference play. Tonight, it's conference game number 4 for the Orange in the ESCHL. They have a current 1-2 record in the ESCHL. The 2 losses coming away at Pittsburgh. The 1 victory last weekend at home against Stony Brook. That 2 points in the conference puts the Orange 5th in the ESCHL. They sit behind Rhode Island, who is 4th in the ESCHL with 3 points. Right now, the Rams have a 1-4-1 record. They've played 6 conference games compared to just 3 for the Orange. Looking past some of the goal scorers last night, but it wasn't about the goal scoring for the Orange. It was about the lack of opportunity. Shots on goal for SU in the entire 60 minutes, only 19 shots on goal. They only had 4 shots on goal in the first period, 5 shots on goal in the second, before picking things up and getting 10 shots on goal in the third. For Rhode Island, it was 24 shots on goal, 7 in periods 1 and 2, and 10 in period number 3. Syracuse 0 for 5 on the power play last night. That's a number that has to change for the Orange heading into conference play tonight. And also another concerning number, only 3 for 5 on the penalty kill, allowing 2 power play goals for the Rams. Kicked off in period number 2, Shane Mulhern scored a power play goal for the Rams to put the home team up 1-0. Jack Alicia scored, as well as Connor Rolston, who was making his collegiate debut. He tapped one home to even things up at 1-1. Alicia scored to put things up to put the Orange up 2-1 after 40 minutes. But then it was a quick attack in period number 3. Aiden Darlington scored 2 quick-fire goals, and then Danila Nomov added another to push things to 4-2 URI. Jack Wren scored a one-timer from the left face-off circle to make it 4-3. And Shane Mulhern capped the night. He started the night with a power play goal. He capped the night with an empty netter to make things 5-3. Last night, Chris Spano, the senior, net for the Orange, 19 saves, 4 goals allowed. And on the other side, it was Nick Marangola, who made 16 saves and allowed 3 goals. Jake Brown had 4 penalty minutes. Aiden Emery, Connor Rolster, Connor Chesner, Anthony Larkin, all with 2 penalty minutes in last night's contest. Anthony Larkin played 100 career games tonight. He's in the lineup on the 4th line. We'll talk more about that and the rest of the lines when we return here on Syracuse Hockey Radio. Welcome back inside Boss Ice Arena here in South Kingston, Rhode Island, as we take you through the rest of the pregame with about 10 minutes left until puck drop. 4 p.m. as we kick off conference game number 4 for the Syracuse Orange. Arnav Pokhrel here alongside you in Rhode Island as we get set for a massive game for the Syracuse side that showed some promise yesterday. Had a 2-1 lead against a very well-coached URI side with head coach Joe Augustine in his 35th year in program history. That's right, all the way back to that 1989-1990 season. He's been a part of this Rhode Island Rams hockey side. He's guided them to 6 Final Fours, including all 6 of them, in consecutive years. 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, and 09. He's also got them 7 ECWHL championships. They're the 05-06 national champions. This is a Rhode Island Rams hockey program and a head coach in Joe Augustine that has got everything going in terms of experience and big game moments and having been there and done that. And let's talk about this Rhode Island Rams team. Now 10-7-3 going into tonight after picking up a win yesterday. Still 1-4-1 in the ESCHL, which puts them 4th in the conference. Last weekend they were in Chicago, headed out to Illinois to take part in the Chicago Showcase. They played 3 games in 3 consecutive days. They started things off with a 2-1 victory over Roosevelt. They had a 2-0 victory over Alabama. And they fell to a 17th ranked UMary side, 1-0 in overtime. Tonight is their last game of the first semester. They'll move things to the next semester and kick things off with 4 straight home games. So if you include this series and the ones to start off next semester for the Rams, they'll have 6 straight home games. A hugely important time in the Rhode Island season as they look to secure some spots over that 500 mark. Let's take a look at their lines for tonight. This is via their Instagram, so if things have changed, I do not have them updated. First line stays the same. In fact, the entire lines have stayed the same. For Rhode Island, Shane Mulhern, Jake McKinnon, Matt Tetrote, all on that first line. Mulhern had 2 goals last night. McKinnon had 1 goal last night. Tetrote hit his 100th game in URI colors last night. So first line, that's 2 juniors and 1 senior, and hugely important to the program. Second line for the Rams, Kevin Canizette, Aiden Darlington, Max Lockwood. Aiden Darlington, 2 goals last night, 1 of them on the power play. Lockwood with an assist. Canizette also with an assist in yesterday's matchup. Third line for the Rams offensively, Owen Hall, the 5'9 freshman. Ethan Cordero, the 5'8 junior. Nathan Marshall, another freshman. Fourth line, Danilo Nomovs, he scored a goal last night. Corey Zabo, the junior, is the center on that fourth line, and he's flanked by Ryan Barlow. We don't know who's in net tonight. It's either going to be number 1, Nick Marigola, who went yesterday, made 16 saves, and has a career save percentage of just over 89%, or it's the senior Callum Burgess from San Diego, California, who's played in 15 games this season with a 7-6 record, 2.6 goals against average, and a tick under 91% save percentage. So they've got 2 really solid options there in net, do the Rams. And so we'll see who goes tonight for the Rhode Island side. Defensively, first line, Jonathan Shaw, Jack Drowan doesn't change. That's a captain and 2 seniors on that line. Shaw has been really involved with the program since his freshman year. He's played in 104 games, scored 25 goals, 45 assists during his Rhode Island career with 11 power play goals. Drowan right alongside him in the past 2 seasons has played in 53 games with 4 goals and 15 assists. That second line defensively is a really standout line because of not just what they do on defense, but also how they play offensively. Zach Gold and Zach Bell are 2 offensive studs. They move the puck really quickly. They get from tape to tape. They get from line to line as quick as possible. They move with such efficiency, and it really sets up this Rhode Island offense. So that freshman and junior combination, the 2 Zachs, as you may say, Zach Gold and Zach Bell, the second line defensively for Rhode Island. Third line of defense, Ronan Judge, the alternate captain, alongside Michael Lucchese, who is a junior, standing 5'10", has played in 16 games this season with 2 assists. Like we mentioned, don't know who's in net tonight, Marigola or Burgess, and the extra skater for the Rams is junior Tim Crane from Chatsford, Pennsylvania. It's a busy day today in Rhode Island athletics. They've got, this hockey game coming up, and also had a basketball game earlier today against Providence College. And in this time frame, during this game, they're also going to be playing some FCS football. They're in round 2 of the FCS playoffs. The 11-2 Rhode Island Rams taking on the 10-2 Mercer football team. So a busy day for Rhode Island. We don't know really how many fans are coming. There was a pretty solid turnout last night in terms of Rhode Island fans. A really good traveling Syracuse crew as well here in Rhode Island. A lot of players on the Syracuse team are from, the Mass area, from Connecticut. And there's a couple of players from Rhode Island, Maine. So a lot of families making some trips down to Rhode Island to watch the final game of the fall semester for the Orange. Speaking of the Orange, the 8-10-1 Syracuse side is 1-2 in conference play and has a chance to now push to 2-2 in conference play. Let's take a look at the lines. A couple of changes for the Orange in the final game of 2024. It starts with Cam Gaffney up top alongside Jack Alicia and Brock Alvers. Alicia, 1 goal and 1 assist in his return to Syracuse last night. Second line for the Orange, Jack Wren, Evan Vasilevsky, Brendan Duffy. Third line, Tanner Cole, Aiden Emery, Cade Cook. Fourth line, Eli Pendergrass, Anthony Larkin, who plays his 100th game tonight. Max Gargurovich. The defensive lines for the Orange, Jake Brown, Connor Chesner. Second line, Jacob Von Tersch, Ryan Thomas. Third line, Jared Toff, Carter Rugg. Extra skater tonight is the Denver, Colorado sophomore Ryan Williams, playing in just his 5th game of the season. And in net tonight, it's AJ Finta. His last game was last weekend in that 4-2 victory against Stony Brook. We're 3 minutes away from puck drop here at Boss Ice Arena. It's cold, as you can hear from my voice. It is freezing inside of this arena. So I'll step aside. We'll be back when puck drop happens here live on the SU Hockey Radio. Welcome back inside Boss Ice Arena. Syracuse gets set for conference game number 4 of the season. They're 1-2 on the year with a 2-point record in the ESCHL. That's good enough for 5th in the conference out of 6 teams. And Rhode Island on the other side are 1-4-1 in conference. That's 3 points and good enough for 4th in the ESCHL. Starters for tonight for Rhode Island: Shane Mulhern, Jake McKinnon, Matt Tetreault. Defense: Zach Gold, Zach Bell, and in net, Nick Marangola. For the Orange, it's the 4th line that goes out first: Eli Pendergrass, Anthony Larkin, and Max Gargurevich. Game number 100 for Anthony Larkin, the century mark tonight. Defense of Jacob Von Tersch, the junior from Laverne, Minnesota, and Ryan Thomas, the freshman from Chicago, Illinois, and in net, the junior from Brantford, Connecticut, AJ Finta. His last game marked conference win number 1 of the season against Stony Brook last weekend. McKinnon, Larkin at the center dot, and we're underway at Boss Ice Arena. Conference play for both of these teams. And immediately Rhode Island moving the puck forward, recovered by Von Tersch. Tape to Thomas. Advancing through the neutral zone, here's Larkin. Crosses the blue line, offside, the call. Larkin had the puck slip through his legs. Gargurevich played it in, and Larkin was in an offside position. Just 20 seconds ticked off the clock here in Rhode Island. Syracuse coming off of a 5-3 loss yesterday to the Rams, in which the team was 0 for 5 on the power play. A number that has to improve. This is a Syracuse team that's been solid on the power play all season long. And featuring Ryan Thomas, who's got 5 power play goals this season. That's enough for 2nd in the conference. He's behind only Dom Guido's 7 for U Delaware. Rhode Island with the puck, right face-off circle. Rister comes in, and Finta clinches. First save of the night for the junior. So Syracuse will change. Off goes that 4th line. Larkin, Pendergrass, and Gargurevich heading off. Gargurevich wasn't in the lineup yesterday, but returned tonight. On come Jack Wren, Brendan Duffy, and Evan Vasilevsky. This Syracuse team still adjusting to some injuries, so Wren now on the 2nd line with Duffy and Vasilevsky, who's also in the lineup tonight after recovering from a knee injury. Shot from Rhode Island immediately after the faceoff, takes a deflection wide of Finta. Syracuse on the breakout. Here's Vasilevsky. Trip from behind, he's on one knee, still with control of the puck. Loose in front, and it's in the back of the net. A rebound brought it home by Jack Wren, and just 64 seconds in, the Orange have a goal. You can't ask for a better start if you're the Syracuse Orange. 1-0 lead for SU. Jack Wren puts one home. And this is a new look 2nd line. Wren, Vasilevsky, and Duffy haven't really played together this season, so good to see that change working well for the Orange. So Wren from Vasilevsky gets things started just 60 seconds in. Off the face-off, Rhode Island in the attacking zone. Right face-off circle, now traveling behind the net. And again, Wren picks it up in the neutral zone. Dumps to the corner. And behind the Rhode Island net for Wren. That's goal number 6 on the season. And goal number 25 of Jack Wren's 3-year career here at Syracuse. Puck's pinned along the far side corner in the SU attacking zone. Duffy hustles off for a change, allows Brock Albers to get on, and Marangola has to come out and collect a puck. He'll freeze it with 18-16 on the clock. The Orange had a lead last night as well. Can't forget about that. They led 2-1 after 40 minutes of play, and then 3 unanswered goals for Rhode Island. So this is a Rhode Island team that's comfortable from behind. You know, they've came back in so many games, not just this season, but throughout, you know, all 1,000+ games that head coach Joe Augustine has coached in his 35-year career here with the Rams. Rhode Island picks the puck up off the faceoff, moving through the neutral zone with Corey Szabo. Szabo dumps it down, and Finta just comes out, gloves it, and freezes it. 2 minutes gone, 1-0 lead for the Orange. Syracuse, the last victory came against Stony Brook last Saturday, 4-2 win, where Finta had 21 saves and allowed 2 goals. Goal scorers in that one, Cade Cook, Connor Chesner, Ryan Thomas, and Brendan Duffy. So we'll see if any of them can get back on the board. Jack Wren did have 2 assists in that win against Stony Brook, so he's already on the score sheet. That's a good sign for the Orange in tonight's matchup. Face-off won by Jack Alicia. Worked around by Jared Toff over to Carter Rugg. Rugg playing alongside Jared Toff. No Sean Caddo in the lineup tonight. The extra skater for the Orange is Ryan Williams, the sophomore from Denver, Colorado, in his first year with the Orange. Second year at the university. Carter Rugg picks the puck up in the defensive zone for SU. Turns it around to the near side. Dumps behind the net for Toff. Toff can't clear the zone, and the Orange have to recover. Here's Rugg. Forward to Alvers. He misplayed it. Toff picks it up again. Now into the neutral zone for the Orange. Finds Alvers, attacking zone, and turnover again. Jake Brown back out on the ice for SU. Dumped into the zone by Aiden Emery, who gives chase. Aiden Emery playing alongside Tanner Cole and Cade Cook. Once again, the line's continuing to move around for this Syracuse team as they try and find some answers without Sam Hutchinson. Shot in front, saved by Finta off his mask. Great look for Rhode Island, and Finta stands tall. Breakout pass now. Cade Cook got it away. Attacking zone for SU, and he is pinned up alongside the boards. Rhode Island regains possession. Cook on the forecheck. Applying pressure, and now Tanner Cole can hustle to the puck. He sends his man flying into the boards. Rhode Island pinned in its own defensive zone. Now breaking out. And the Rams can't really go anywhere with it. Cole dumps it back down into the SU attacking zone. 4th line on for the Orange. Game number 100 for Larkin as here's Kevin Canizette in the defensive zone. Turned over in the neutral zone. Chesner is taken down. And a hand up for the linesman as the puck stops play. We'll take it back to center ice. Call is a hand pass on Rhode Island, so we'll head back to the center. At the center dot, Aiden Darlington alongside Anthony Larkin. Darlington, 2 goals last night, one of them on the power play. Won by Syracuse. Max Gargurovich fires a shot, and it's saved by Maringola. Maringola, a career save percentage of .892. He's also just under 3 goals against per game. Last night he had 16 saves, and on the season he's played in 8 games with a 3-1-1 record. Face-off won by Rhode Island. Back into the zone by SU. Larkin down low. Shot in front. Chance for Gargurovich to hustle to it. He just couldn't get a stick directed towards the crease. Picked up by Jonathan Shaw. Over to Drowan. In the defensive zone for Rhode Island. Dump into the neutral zone as the Rams try to go for a change, but Syracuse keeps the pressure high. Now moving backward is Ryan Thomas. Thomas flips it into the neutral zone, and Syracuse this time will execute a change. Jack Wren gets on. Rhode Island behind its own net, near side wall. Number 25, Kevin Canizette picks it up. Von Tersch now flips it towards the corner. Had not gained the red line, so icing is the call. We'll head the other way. 14:53 left in period number 1. 1-0 lead for SU thanks to Jack Wren. 64 seconds in. The assist goes to Evan Vasilevsky. Wren, Duffy, Vasilevsky, Thomas, and Von Tersch, the 5 on the ice for the Orange. Rhode Island with Nathan Marshall, Owen Hall, Ethan Cordero, alongside a back line of Zach Gold and Zach Bell. Here's Cordero behind the net, now to the near side corner. In the Rhode Island attacking zone, great check from Ryan Thomas, and another one from Vasilevsky. Gets possession back to the Orange and Thomas. Thomas, pass to Duffy. Up to Vasilevsky. 3-on-3 for the Orange. Vasilevsky down to the corner. Wings one in front, intended for Duffy, but Marangola read it perfectly. Duffy applies pressure. Chance in front for Wren. That one gathered up by Marangola. Well, Wren's got a couple of good opportunities in the early going. That one set up by some offensive pressure from Duffy and Vasilevsky. The Orange, a stark difference from last night. Last night, through one period of play, the Orange only had 4 shots on goal. Right now, through 5 minutes, the Orange already have 3. Improved numbers for SU. The important thing is the pucks that go in the back of the net. And right now, Syracuse has 1, URI has none. Ryan Barlow picks it up on the far side. Pinched along the far side boards. And now into the URI attacking corner. Syracuse wins possession. Gaffney, he's pinned along the boards. Right face-off circle, URI can't hang on to it. Rugg goes behind the net. Looking for Alvers on the breakout. Once again, Syracuse struggling in transition as Jared Toff sends his man flying into the boards. Big time hit from the senior. This is a senior class that has really been part of the resurgence of Syracuse hockey after that 2020-2021 season where there wasn't really much action, and then Chris Timmons gets hired. Some big-time performances and some big-time players in this graduating class. Hutchinson is out, and a lot of them are playing tonight. Saved by A.J. Finta after a shot from the right face-off circle came trickling in. Syracuse picks it up in the defensive zone. Breakout opportunity, here's Alvers. Alvers dumps, will go off for a change. Emery, Cook, and Cole. 1 sophomore, 2 freshmen on the ice for the Orange, alongside Connor Chesner and Jake Brown. Chance in front, saved by Finta, off the pad. Chesner the other way, 1-on-1, he can't hang on to it. Cade Cook keeps it with the Orange. Left face-off circle. Syracuse keeps it in the zone. Up to Emery. Moving behind the net. Emery has options. Right face-off circle, he'll take a shot, it deflects off Cook. Cole behind the net now. Cole surveying. Whistle blows as the net had came off on Nick Marangola's side. 12:25 to go, 1-0 lead for the Orange thanks to Jack Wren. In a minute and 4 in, he tapped it home. Just kept digging away at a puck that Marangola didn't catch cleanly. And Marangola, while he did play well tonight, that was one thing that kind of showed in his game. He didn't corral those pucks in. The rebounds were there for the Orange. I mean, Syracuse had 4 or 5 great opportunities and couldn't tap all of them home. They scored a couple of good ones, but really struggled to take advantage of the opportunities. Eli Pendergrass missed a breakaway 1-on-1, short-handed. That really could have changed the tide for the Orange. As URI picks the puck up in the neutral zone. Dumps into the corner, and the Rams will go off for a change. Cade Cook picks it up for the Orange, moving through the neutral zone, intended for Emery. Instead, the Orange will go off for a change. Icing is the call. 11:50 to go. Ryan Williams on the ice for SU. Just the 5th game of the season for sophomore Ryan Williams, the 6'2 sophomore from Denver, Colorado. His last game out was last weekend in that win against Stony Brook. The Regis Jesuit High School product was all Aurora honorable mention during his time in prep school. Aiden Emery steps to the face-off circle. Face-off won by Rhode Island. Looking to get a shot away. Finta had to come off his crease, and now the net comes off on the near side. So it seems like every time I'm calling a game here on the SU Hockey Network, we're having some issues with goaltenders and nets. And it's been that way away at John Carroll. It was that way a couple of weekends ago away at Pitt, and it's been that way this weekend here in Rhode Island as well. You think with a rink as cold as this one, maybe the nets are frozen in place. No, they are not. Here at Boss Ice Arena, face-off won by Rhode Island, immediately shot, and Finta makes save number 4 on the night. Last night, the goal scorers for Rhode Island Shane Mulhern had 2, Aiden Darlington had 2, and it was Danilo Nomovs, the freshman from Riga, Latvia, who had goal number 5 on the night for the Orange. Syracuse wins the faceoff. Jared Toff hit from behind as he tried to clear the puck away from the zone. Picked back up by Rhode Island, neutral zone. And they'll just dump it around the corners. Toff takes a hit in the near side corner. Rhode Island pinning it along the near side half wall. Everyone digging at it as Toff lays a body. And the puck now works its way free. Carter Rugg. Breakout opportunity. Here's Gargurovich. Over to Larkin. Stayed onside. Gargurovich gets it back. Right face-off circle. Shot deflected off the skate of a Rhode Island defender. Pinned along the boards for Ethan Cordero of the Rams. Turn around from Zach Gold, and now the Rams can break out in the neutral zone. Good track back from Eli Pendergrass as Larkin lays a hit on the Rhode Island bench, and now the whistles blow. It's going to be a penalty on Rhode Island. Larkin just took an absolute shot on the bench as a player was exiting. It was Ethan Cordero, the junior from Cranston, Rhode Island, who just fired a blatant hit while there were 6 players on the ice. And Larkin was trying to make his way towards the puck. It's not a too many men on the ice call. They do call a penalty on Cordero himself. I believe it'll be for roughing at 10:40. Syracuse was 0 for 5 on the power play last night. That's a number that needs to change for the Orange going into tonight. They've got a player who's second in the conference in power play goals, and Ryan Thomas out there. 2 minutes for a man advantage for the Orange. Back underway in the attacking zone. Jack Alicia pinning the puck along the near side boards alongside 3 of his teammates. Now the Orange can break away. Cleared out wide from Alvers. Kept in the zone, but the Orange turn it over. Jake McKinnon picks it up. Shane Mulhern fires it around. Finta comes out and misplayed it. Carter Rugg has to track back and picks up the puck behind the SU net. Rugg with some speed. Cross-ice feed. The Orange offside will have to take it back out with Alvers. Now Alvers enters the zone. Left face-off circle for Brock Alvers. Shot one-timer, saved by Marangola. Saw that through some incredible traffic. Rugg, left point, left face-off circle, and the pass escapes the stick of Jack Alicia. 50 seconds gone on the power play. Syracuse with no offensive chances so far. Rugg controls into the neutral zone. Still with Rugg. He's really not being pressured, and now he'll dump it around the corner. The Orange give chase with Brendan Duffy. Cade Cook picks it up. Left face-off circle for the Orange. Now back to Rugg. Rugg fires a shot. It's gloved by Marangola. Was looking for a deflection from Cade Cook. The Orange have scored a couple of times using that exact same setup. Cade Cook's got 3 goals on the year, 1 of them on the power play. 44 seconds left to go for SU on the man advantage. The penalty to Ethan Cordero for roughing. And right now we've got 9:24 left to go in period number 1. 1-0 lead for the Orange thanks to Jack Wren's 64th second goal. Rhode Island clears the puck off the faceoff. Faceoffs were an issue yesterday for the Orange as well. Really not establishing a clear faceoff winner. Jack Wren, I think, was the best on the night as Syracuse turns it over. Short-handed opportunity. Good track back as Shane Mulhern is dispossessed. 23 seconds on the power play. Vasilevsky leaves for Chesner. Cross-ice feed to Wren. Wren, left face-off circle. Thought about the shot, instead lays it off to Cade Cook. Cook, back to Wren. Down low, Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky up to Chesner. Around to Vasilevsky, 3, 2, 1 on the power play. As it expires, we're back to even strength. Duffy. Looking behind the net. The Orange unsuccessful on what is now 6 power plays on the weekend. Back out Connor Chesner, gets a touch on it and finds Jacob Von Tersch, who dumps it down the corner. The Orange will change. Brendan Duffy alongside Anthony Larkin, Eli Pendergrass right now in the defensive line of Von Tersch and Thomas. Puck flipped in, AJ Finta collects. And with 8:07, we'll have another stoppage. It's been a pretty quick first period other than that 1 penalty and the 1 goal. We've been playing some free-flowing hockey here. in South Kingston, Rhode Island. Arnav Pokhrel with you here on the SU Hockey Radio. Face-off coming. Right face-off circle for the Rams. Jack Alicia alongside his opposing number 21, Corey Zaba. And the face-off won by Rhode Island, but controlled by Syracuse, and Gargurovich clips it out of the zone. Von Tersch picks up the puck in the neutral zone, and I believe we've got another penalty. Oh no, correction, a hand pass. Pendergrass was being pushed from behind as he looked to advance the puck in the neutral zone. I thought they were going to call a penalty on the Rams again, but instead it's a hand pass on the Orange. It'll go all the way to the other side, and a face-off opportunity in the URI attacking zone. Larkin on the face-off dot. Wins it for the Orange. Ryan Thomas goes all the way around. Pendergrass has to chase it. Icing is the call for the Orange. After the icing, we've got 7:40 left to go in period number 1. Still just that slim 1-0 lead for the Orange, thanks to Jack Wren, 64 seconds in. Couldn't have asked for a better first 2 minutes, but since then, the Orange really struggling to generate some offense, even on the power play. Didn't have any good looks at Marangola. And now, here's a pass around the boards, picked up by Von Tersch for SU. Turn it over behind the Orange net. Cross-ice feed to Gold. Zach Gold fires a shot and saved by Finta. Rebound turned wide. Finta with some great movement there on the back end. The Orange in the midst of a change as URI picks up the puck in the defensive zone. Moving through the neutral zone, here's Zach Bell, and there's that speed from Zach Bell, coast to coast. He's going all the way. Finta comes out and puts a stick on the puck. Cross-ice feed, Cade Cook into some open ice. Cade Cook still battling for the puck behind the URI net. Canizet plays back to his defensive line, and eventually the Rams can clear it away. Carter Rugg picks things up. We'll find Tough in the neutral zone. Puck flip forward and gloved by URI. Chance in front as Marangola's on the ground, and Syracuse trying to take advantage. The Orange still in front as Cade Cook took a shot, tried to fire off a backhand. Hayden Emery applies pressure. Well, that was probably the best look other than Jack Wren's goal. Marangola went to the ground and made a save. I think he just lost his balance. It wasn't really a diving save. He just made the save, lost his balance, and lost the puck in the process. 6:08 to go in period number 1. Still 1-0 Orange. First line out on the ice, Gaffney, Alicia, Alvers for SU alongside Toff and Rugg. URI picks the puck up in the defensive zone. Now Toff with it for the Orange, turn it over. URI, left face-off circle, and Toff eats the shot. Great defensive awareness from Jared Toff, the senior. Now Rugg has it behind the SU net. Rugg looking for an outlet, finds Alvers. Alvers goes cross-ice to Alicia. Left face-off circle, stops on a dime. Looking for the cross-ice feed. Gaffney comes in support as the puck is pinned. Alvers behind the net. Alicia scores! What a shot from Jack Alicia! Alvers laid off a backhand into the left face-off circle, and the Orange lead 2-0. That was just a beautiful offensive stretch from Gaffney to Alvers to Alicia, and the Orange lead by 2. Well, Jack Alicia keeps the hot streak going as we're back underway here in period number 1. Goals in 2 consecutive games for Alicia on the weekend. It's a 3-point weekend so far for the junior. And now he's in 14 games played, 14 goals scored. He's really been hunting for that points per game lead. He's right now 4th in the conference in points per game. He's behind 3 Delaware skaters who all lead in points per game. Duffy lays a hit. Chesner, right face-off circle, lost it. Alicia is also now tied for 3rd in goals in the ESCHL with 14 goals on the season. Correction, 13 goals on the regular season. He did score in the preseason as well. Either way, a great look for Jack Alicia, who's having a really standout season in terms of efficiency of when he's playing and how much he's producing for this Orange side. 4 minutes to go, 2-0 lead for the Orange, thanks to Jack Alicia and Jack Kren. Puck in the neutral zone, turned over, it finds URI. And Matt Tetrote. Tetrote turns it over, Wren gliding through the neutral zone, and whistle blows as Gargurevich lost the stick. So 3:39 to go. Goals from Jack Wren and Jack Alicia have the Orange up 2-0 in what is a conference game against the Rhode Island Rams. Now we'll say, for Rhode Island having a pretty busy day in athletics, they had a basketball game earlier today, a football game that's going on right now in the FCS playoffs against Mercer, at Mercer. It is a pretty decent showing from the Rhode Island parents and students who are out here at Boss Ice Arena. Syracuse obviously traveling well tonight as well due to the proximity to home to a lot of these Orange players here in Rhode Island. A lot of players from Massachusetts on the Syracuse side that are pretty close to home here in what is the smallest state in the continental U.S. and all of the U.S. as the puck floats out of play with 3:06 left in period number 1. Trip from Syracuse to Rhode Island takes about 5.5 hours non-stop, and Rhode Island, the weather right now is pretty cold, 35 degrees outside. It feels like it's even colder in the rink. I mean, they have not turned the air off, and it's right above me here up in the stands. But no snow here in Kingston as we're back underway. Can't say the same about Syracuse. Just got about 8 inches over the past 2 weeks. Shot comes in, great read from Von Tersch. He just intercepted it with a stick, and now the Orange breakout. Tanner Cole loses possession in the neutral zone. Pressure coming on Cade Cook as Owen Hall picks up the puck, the freshman from Springfield, Mass. Wraps it around the boards. Emery. Behind to Von Tersch. Near side defensive zone, and he looks to the neutral zone, turned it over again. Shaw moving forward. Jonathan Shaw deflected wide and sent into the boards by Ryan Thomas, and Thomas just tossed him to the ground. Great work from the freshman on a senior, Jonathan Shaw, and here's Tanner Cole advancing into the attacking zone. Cross-ice feed to Cade Cook. His wrister blocked it away. Another opportunity, fluttering puck in. Great save from Marangola to tip it over. URI picks it up in the defensive zone. Cade Cook applying some light pressure here as the Rams look to break out. Zach Bell eventually finds a pass out wide to Nathan Marshall. Finta comes out behind the net, finds Toff. Toff stretch pass really to nobody in the area. URI rings it around the boards to Danila Nomovs, and Nomovs a backhanded feed in front. Shot goes in the back of the net. The Rams tab one back. It's Corey Szabo off of a great backhand feed from the freshman from Latvia, Danila Nomovs. And it's 2-1, Rhode Island right back in it. I mean, you can't say enough about a great finish there from Szabo, but an even better pass. I mean, Danila Nomovs has had an incredible weekend. A goal yesterday, but he was all over the ice for Rhode Island, and now tonight he's rewarded with an assist as Szabo gets goal number 3 on the season. And with just 1:39 left to go in period number 1, it's 2-1 Syracuse. So Danila Nomov's the assist, Corey Szabo the goal scorer, and right back to a one-goal game for the Orange. Here's Gaffney after the face-off. 90 seconds left in period number one. Alicia looking for the rebound, was tied up with a ram. Jake Brown picks up the puck, fires it down to the corner. The Orange on the forecheck with Alvers. Alvers can't make anything happen. The Rams go on the breakout. Cross-ice feed intended for Shane Mulhern. Gets a bounce to go his way, but good track back from Connor Chesner. Great defensive awareness from the junior, alternate captain from Aspen, Colorado. Before his current 3-year career at Syracuse, he was playing juniors in the EHL. Puck flipped in, Finta trying to glove it down. It ticked off the outside of his glove. Chesner picks it back up, finds Brown. Up to Gaffney. Gaffney's backhand feed intercepted in the neutral zone. 40 seconds left to go in the period. Puck cleared away out of the zone by the Orange. Back in front, Vasilevsky palms it down. And Vasilevsky taken down on the ice, and no penalty called again. The Orange have been clamoring for at least one of those interference calls as Williams picks up the puck in the zone, in the defensive zone, with 20 seconds to go. Cross-ice feed to Ryan Thomas. Red, misplayed under his stick. Picked back up by Red in the neutral zone. 10 seconds to go in the period. Now 5 seconds for Ren. Williams, chance for a shot. It's fluttering wide, and that'll do it for period number one. 2-1. Jack Ren scored 64 seconds in. Alicia scored about 14 minutes in to make things 2-0. He was assisted by Gaffney and Alvers. Ren was assisted by Vasilevsky, but then with 1:39 left in period number one, Corey Szabo tapped one home off of a great backhand feed from Danila Nomovs. And that's where things stand after 20 minutes. 7 shots on goal for the home side URI, 6 for the Orange. We'll take a step aside on the SU Hockey Network. We'll be back with second period action right here from Boss Ice Arena in Kingston, Rhode Island. I'm Arnav Pokhrel. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Syracuse Hockey Network.
Hamdi.
Welcome back inside Boss Ice Arena as we get set for period number 2 between Syracuse and Rhode Island. The Orange up 2-1 thanks to goals from Jack Wren and Jack Alicia. Jumped out to a 2-0 lead with 5 minutes left in period number 1, but then with just about 95 seconds left, it was a goal from Corey Szabo off of a nasty backhand pass from Danila Nomovs that brought the Rhode Island Rams back within 1. It's 2-1, Rhode Island in the white sweaters. Navy pants, they're moving left to right in this period. Syracuse in the orange sweaters, Navy pants moving right to left. The Orange usually in game 2 of a series go to the Navy sweaters, but because Rhode Island has some Navy trim on their jersey, they're not allowed to do that. So they have to stick with the orange sweaters in game 2 of this away series. And we're back underway in period number 2 as Rhode Island controls off the faceoff in its own defensive zone. Moving forward with it is Matt Tetrol. Into the attacking zone. Mulhern looking inside to McKinnon. Working around the near side, and Wren picks it up for the Orange. Speeding through the neutral zone. Turned it over. The Orange win it right back and turn it back over. Here's Bell with speed, the junior. Plays as a defender. He's listed as a forward. I mean, he's a player who's really a utility guy, can play up and down the ice anywhere that this Rhode Island team needs him, and you see that forward experience play off when he's defending because he's so quick on the puck and can really set this offense up. The Orange pick it up in the neutral zone. Chesner leaves it for Jake Brown, and Duffy gives chase. Turn back around, the Orange have to change. Ryan Thomas on the ice alongside Anthony Larkin. The Orange let the puck go behind AJ Finta. It's out to Brown again. Long range shot, good block from Eli Pendergrass. He ate it off of his knee. And then Anthony Larkin gets laid out as Duffy finds the puck. Work down low to Vasilevsky in the attacking zone. Gargurovich. Pendergrass battling, and Marangola had it covered up. The referee didn't blow the whistle until late, so Pendergrass kept digging at it along with Gargurovich, and now eventually the referees blow the whistle after the net moves. So with 18:22 left to go in period number 2, you've got a frozen puck. It'll be a face-off on the left face-off circle for the Orange. On the ice for SU, Anthony Larkin, Eli Pendergrass, Max Gargurovich, Jacob Von Tersch, and Ryan Thomas. Larkin playing in his 100th career regular season game for this Orange program, a milestone we talked about a couple of weeks ago during the John Carroll trip. He was out for game 2 as that puck flutters up into the netting. It hit the netting, but the referees didn't stop play. So now Rhode Island can go the other way. That puck should have been frozen a long time ago. And Syracuse now gets away with a trip. Von Tersch tripped his man, but no whistle from the referees. I think balancing out of calls there between the two sides. And Joe Augustine, not one to often show his anger, but you could tell he was frustrated about that missed call. Puck flashes across the offensive zone for the Orange. Von Tersch picks it back up. Larkin. Gargurovich behind Finta. Delay penalty upcoming, so Finta will skate off. The Orange bring out an extra skater. And immediately move the puck forward. Here's Gaffney. Left face-off circle shot, clinched by Marangola. So now the Orange on the power play. 0 for 6 on the power play this weekend so far. Looking for that first power play goal on the weekend here in South Kingston. Right face-off circle, the Orange on the power play for the 7th time this weekend, as Jonathan Shaw is having an extended conversation here with the referees. And now the referee's coming over to talk with head coach Joe Augustine, as in the box is Owen Hall for Rhode Island. 7 shots on goal for each team. 1 goal for the Rams, 2 for the Orange. Jack Wren, Jack Alicia, the goal scorers for SU. Syracuse on the power play, picks up the puck in the neutral zone. Albers hangs onside. Gaffney, right face-off circle, now behind the net. Circling around. Worked up top to Gaffney. Alicia one-timer off the mask of Marangola. What a save. Well, that's the best look of the power play weekend. Now another opportunity. Gaffney circles back around to Rugg. Rugg's long distance shot deflected in front. Albers had a chance to get on it, and he does. Right face-off circle. Cross-ice pass. Alicia, high slot, shoots, rebound, loose in front. Gaffney turns it wide. Still in the attacking zone. Gaffney turns around. Thomas to Rugg. Right point. Rugg, backhand feed. Alicia, left face-off circle. Circled around. Albers behind the net. Albers got pinched. Gaffney picks it up. Albers. Left point with Rugg. Circling. Ryan Thomas skipped under his stick at the right face-off circle, and a minute 10 into this power play, and finally URI clears the zone, but they can't really get a clean change-off. Now they will, because the Orange will take it behind AJ Finta. Turning things around, here's Gaffney. Has Cook to his left. Elects not to use him, now will. Cook. Turned it over, Rugg found it back. Gaffney behind the net. URI clears, it'll go the other way. Finta comes out to collect with 20 seconds left on the power play. The Orange still scoreless on the power play this weekend. Here's Ryan Thomas, 12 seconds on the power play. Blitzes into the zone, and then he's pinned up alongside the boards behind the net. 6 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Orange. Vasilevsky. Chesner, Vasilevsky, one-timer deflected, and we're back to even strength. Wren picks it up. Keeps it in the zone. Wren, turnaround, left face-off circle, and he's sandwiched in between 2 URI players. The Orange keep it in the zone. Kate Cook, long-range shot, saved by Marangola. Now Jake Brown. Jake Brown's had to play some forward in recent weeks because of, well, injuries and some penalty issues for the Orange. Brown has stepped up and played some minutes in the forward lines. He did it against John Carroll a month ago. He did it last week against Stony Brook as well. There's a big hit from Brown. Laid his man out, and the whistle is going to blow. Looked like a clean hit from Brown. Just went shoulder to shoulder with a man and out-muscled him, but it sends Brown to the penalty box, his 3rd penalty on the weekend. And now Rhode Island heads to the power play, where they were 2 for 5 yesterday. 40% on the power play last night. A really solid power play unit for this Rams team, and chasing a goal. It's exactly what you could ask, what you're asking for if you're head coach Joe Augustine and assistant coach Chris Wins. Face-off won by the Rams. Left face-off circle. Now circling behind the net. Worked around and took an awkward bounce off the rim of the glass and out of play. Face-off won again by Rhode Island. Right face-off circle. Jonathan Shaw picks it up, the captain for this Rams side. Now up top, long-range shot, deflected away. Zach Bell had a good look. Now the Orange can break away. This is an Orange team that's 2nd in the nation in shorthanded goals with 5, and all 5 of them being scored by different players. The only team in the country, in all of ACHA Division I, that has a better shorthanded goals record is Cleary University. They've got 7 shorthanded goals. The Orange are 2nd in the country with 5. One-timer in the back of the net, 5-hole. Jake McKinnon splits the legs of Finta, and it's 2-2. Well, that'll clear Jake Brown's penalty. But now it's all tied up. So 2-2 things stand. Jake Brown's penalty is cleared. We're back to even strength. As the referee took a tumble here on the near side, the Orange break away. Rugg, left face-off circle. His wrists are just wide. Great look for Carter Rugg. And that was a great opportunity for the Orange to regain some big-time momentum. Instead, Rhode Island picks it up in the defensive zone. So McKinnon scores just about 6.5 minutes in to period number 2 on the power play. And has tied things up 2-2 between the Rams and the Orange. And if there's one thing that really stands out this weekend, it's the lack of shots on goal. I mean, this is a Syracuse team that last weekend against Stony Brook, 38 shots on goal on Friday, 39 shots on goal on Saturday. And a Rhode Island team that last weekend in their Chicago showcase was continually firing shots as well. Both teams have really stepped things up defensively and not allowed shooting lanes. 13 minutes to go in period number 2. We're all tied 2-2 after the Orange held a 2-1 lead. 2-0 lead, I should say. Icing is the call, so the whistle blows. We'll head the other way. And a face-off upcoming in the URI zone. Jack Alicia at the face-off dot. He's alongside his first line in Gaffney and Alvers. Great block from Gaffney off the shin guards. Alvers looking for the breakout. And Carter Rugg moves forward. Rugg, right face-off circle, has options, lays it off. One-timer saved by Marangola. Alvers had nothing but open ice in front of him, but Marangola stands tall. Now the other way. The Orange able to get back defensively. Up to Drowan. His wrists are off the body of one of his own teammates and out of play. So another stoppage in play. 12 minutes, 12 seconds left in period number 1. 8 shots on goal for both sides. 2 goals for both sides in period number 2. As the importance of this weekend can't be overstated for the Orange. Second game of the series, and this one counts for conference play in the ESCHL. Puck flutters in towards Finta. He sticks it away to Duffy. So if Syracuse wants to go back to the ESCHL playoffs, something they haven't done in the past 5 years, a win here would do some massive wonders. As into the zone goes Connor Chesner. He was blitzing through everybody, but then just came up short on the back end with some control. Rugg chases in the defensive zone for the Orange. Turns it around to Jack Wren. Wren moving through the zone. The referee gets taken out. And URI gains possession. Missed pass. Duffy hustling to it. Now Veselovsky will give chase. Duffy can't get to the puck in the zone. URI in the neutral zone transitioning. 2-on-2. Into the corner. Finta left it behind the net. Move forward to Canizet. Got a wide open player in front. Great stick from AJ Finta. Canizet was bearing down towards goal and just didn't read the pass. Ronan Judge was walking in untouched in the high slot. Finta has to play the puck, so icing waved off. And now the whistle blows. So we'll have another stoppage, 10:55. Still 2-2. Jack Wren, Jack Alicia, the 2 goal scorers for the Cuse. Corey Zamo and Jake McKinnon, the 2 goal scorers for the Orange. On the ice right now, it is Anthony Larkin, Jack Wren, Max Gargurovich, Ryan Thomas, and Connor Chesner. Just about as attacking as it gets for the Syracuse team in terms of defenders. Both Thomas and Chesner, 2 of the leaders in power play goals in the ESCHL. Here's Red behind the SU net, looking for an outlet, finds Larkin. Larkin surveying. He's bodied off the puck. Feeds it up to Gargurovich. Gargurovich dances past one, looking for a backhand feed to Larkin. Can't find it. The Orange can't keep it in the zone. Stretch pass forward off the stick of Cordero. And URI executes a change. Great stretch pass forward to Gargurovich, but he's kicked off the puck by URI. Halfway through period number 2, Ryan Thomas picks it up for the Orange. Dances through the legs of teammate Jacob Von Tersch. And now the Orange can break out 2-on-3. So Eli Pendergrass just holds on to it in the neutral zone and turns it over. Von Tersch again. Von Tersch, pass one. Surveys forward, finds Gargurovich. Aiden Emery to his left. Gargurovich rips a shot, and it's into the breadbasket for Nick Maringola. The Orange change skaters with 9:40 left to go in the period. Back underway, face-off won by URI, turned over in the defensive zone. But one back by the Rams. Cade Cook battling. Now behind the net for URI, turned over again. This time, Syracuse clips it forward, intended for Cole. He just couldn't corral it in. Back with the Orange in the defensive zone. Cross-ice feed to Cade Cook. Shields the puck and plays it forward. Tanner Cole gives chase. DDD pass to Ronan Judge. Judge lost his balance. Lucchese. Pendergrass intended for Aiden Emery. And now moving forward with it. Coming the other way, Max Lockwood. Rugg picks it back up behind AJ Finta. And he is immediately pressured, finds Tanner Cole. Tanner Cole can't escape the defensive zone. Jonathan Shaw slows things down. Drop back to Aiden Darlington. Darlington shoots, it's wide. Stretch pass forward, Cade Cook will just have to dump it into the corner, as that was a long shift for that third line for the Orange in Tanner Cole, Aiden Emery, and Cade Cook, so they go off for a change. Chesner rips one down to the corner. Brown, Chesner, Alvers, Alicia, and Gaffney, the 5 on the ice. Brown clips it down to the corner. Chased by Gaffney. And the Orange corral it with Alicia, but he can't keep it in the zone. Brown recovers in the defensive zone for SU. Still in the defensive zone, it's Alicia. Stretch pass forward intended for Alvers, and Gaffney complaining that he got a touch on it as the whistle blows for icing. 7:32 left in period number 2, still tied between SU and the Orange. And what has been a second period that has seen one goal scored. It was Jake McKinnon on the power play after Jake Brown took what looked like a clean, but it was an unnecessary hit for the Orange. As Gaffney picks up the puck in the neutral zone. His pass clipped forward and then eventually corralled in by Ethan Cordero. Cordero out wide to Nathan Marshall, a freshman from Bristol, Rhode Island. Marshall, near side corner. Player tripped up alongside the boards, and Syracuse recovers the puck into the neutral zone. It's Alicia. Alicia held up and takes a hit right outside of his bench. URI in the defensive zone. Zach Bell stands behind Maringola in net. And now the Rams go on the breakout. Good clip pass forward, but great defense from Jake Brown to hold off the Rams, and Connor Chesner picks it back up for SU. Advancing through into the neutral zone goes Chesner, the alternate captain. Chesner out to Gaffney, cross-ice feed, chance in front, top corner goal for Brock Albers. Brock Albers wanted the score. He's celebrating, but now the referees having a conversation. We'll see what happens here. And now they're calling a hand pass? But that shouldn't have been the case, because they should have called that as soon as Connor Chesner committed. I mean, I'm so confused on what's happening right now. Now it looks like Jake Brown's heading to the penalty box. But if Jake Brown had garnered a penalty, play should have stopped a long time ago, because Syracuse had possession of the puck for a while. So here's what we do know. They call off the Brock Albers goal. They send Jake Brown to the penalty box, and it's still tied, 2-2. And now Syracuse is on the penalty kill for another 2 minutes. And mind you, the last time Jake Brown was in the penalty box, there was a power play goal scored by the Rams to make it a 2-2 game. I'm very lost on what just happened, because if Jake Brown had committed a penalty, play should have been stopped as soon as Syracuse touched the puck. Syracuse went down, controlled the puck through the neutral zone, and scored a goal, and then the refs called it off. So I guess we're on a 2-minute power play now for Rhode Island, as Jake Brown's in the penalty box. Good block from Jack Ryan. Second chance shot, wide, loose in front, and it's in the back of the net. Well, Rhode Island takes immediate advantage of the power play and scores power play goal number 2. Jake Brown's released from the penalty box, and Syracuse is livid. Syracuse is livid about what just happened. It should have been 3-2 Orange. Now it's 3-2 Rams. Well, if you're confused at home, I'm just as confused as you are, because I have no idea what just went down. They haven't announced anything over the PA either. So, things stand 3-2 URI. They come back from being down 2-0 and score 3 unanswered, just like yesterday, and now Syracuse is going to be chasing some hits for sure. Six minutes left in period number 2. Brock Albers had a goal called off. And once again, it wasn't like an unassisted goal. Syracuse had possession of the puck for a long time. And they called a penalty on Jake Brown that took away the Albers goal. And also then gave URI a power play, which they score on. And this is a Syracuse team that in the past 3 or 4 seasons against URI has really struggled on the penalty kill. Yesterday went 3 for 5. Tonight, with 2 Jake Brown penalties, it's been 2 power play goals for URI. Finta makes a save after a shot from the left face-off circle, and now we're seeing some of the intensity build up and release itself onto the ice, as Eli Pendergrass makes his way to the penalty box again. And Syracuse, once again, livid, because Eli Pendergrass got taken down and retaliated. Instead of taking both, it's just Pendergrass in the penalty box, so Syracuse on the power play again. Penalty kill again, excuse me. 5:34 left to go. It's a 2-minute power play upcoming for URI. And really, a swing of events that is unprecedented here, as Syracuse now trails 3-2. The Orange gave up 3 unanswered yesterday as well. They were able to score 1 more after going down 4-2. That one came from Jack Ryan, a one-timer from the left face-off circle. But right now, I mean, with the way that things have swung in period number 2, it's hard to see where Syracuse goes from here. I mean, just one brutal penalty call as the puck sits behind the URI net. 1:18 left to go on the power play for the Rams. Jack Wren overcommits, and now the Rams with a one-timer opportunity. Loose in front, backhand save by Finta. Great work from A.J. Finta, 63 seconds left on the power play. Ryan Williams heads out onto the ice. Williams alongside Jack Wren, Ryan Thomas, and Anthony Larkin. So about a minute left to go on the power play. That was called a number 29. Eli Pendergrass shot deflected in front from the Rams, and now Wren can break out. Feeds it forward, giving chase to it is Toff. And I'll stand corrected here. I believe it is Toff who's in the penalty box, not Pendergrass. The 28-29 looking similar here. We'll take one more look here. I think it is Toff in the box. Pendergrass is on the bench right now for the Orange. So yes, Jared Toff got the penalty a minute and a half ago. But Syracuse has done a great job of killing this penalty off. 20 seconds left to go. Behind the net was Shaw. 10 seconds on the man advantage for URI, and they turn it over. Ryan Williams just holds on to it, plays it forward. Now 3 seconds on the clock. And Jared Toff back out on the ice. He skates to the bench. The Orange get a change on. And somewhat back to 5-on-5 hockey. We'll see how long this lasts for, because Syracuse playing with some fire right now. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a few more, hits. But here's a chance for Ryan Thomas. Backhand feed, looking for Gaffney, missed it. 3 minutes left to go in the period, 3-2 lead for URI. Puck behind the URI net. Picked up by Shaw. Gaffney almost got to it. Instead, it finds Nathan Marshall. Here's a freshman from Bristol, Rhode Island. Played forward by Toff. Alvers picks it up. Turned over, and McKinnon will go again. Excuse me, that's Marshall on the near side. He'll dump it down to the corner. Toff gives chase as Rhode Island goes full line change. Alvers misplays a pass as he was hugging that blue line. Finta comes out to play a puck. Backhands it away from danger. The feed forward is right into the path of URI. Carter Rugg behind the net for the Orange. 2:18 left to go in period number 2. 3 unanswered goals, 2 in period 2, have the Rams up 3-2 in this one. Yesterday, Rhode Island scored 4 goals in period 3. And the Orange once again trail after having a 2-1 lead. Same story as yesterday. The Orange led 2-1 after 2 periods and then gave up 3 unanswered. The Orange led 2-1 here as well. They have given up 2 unanswered. They gave up 3 unanswered after leading 2-0 as well. Puck goes out of play. Alvers is pinched along the far side boards with 1:43 left to go in the period. Mind you, Brock Alvers had a goal called off due to a Jake Brown penalty that they didn't whistle earlier. And that has led to the 3-2 lead for Rhode Island. Well, it was a 2-2 game. Alvers potentially had made it 3-2. That goal gets called off. And on the ensuing power play, the Rams make it 3-2. That's where things stand. Face-off, won by the Orange. Jake Brown rings it around the boards. Sent back in by Rhode Island. Brown. Stretch pass, misplayed, intended for Larkin. Brown picks it up again. Finds Pendergrass. Pendergrass dancing along the near side boards. Sends it around. Marigola comes way out of his crease to collect. Rhode Island on the breakout now. Good defense from the Orange. Brown behind the net. Kept in the zone by URI. Chesner ate it off of his top shoulder. And now he sits behind A.J. Finta. Under a minute to play in period number 2. 3-2 lead for the Rhode Island Rams. 3 straight goals for the Rhode Island Rams. Moving forward, it's Canazet. Wren. Now Shaw in the neutral zone. Dumps it down to the corner. Brown picks it up, has a man bearing down on him, so he'll play it out quickly. The Orange leave it for Gargurovich. He can't get past his marker, but Larkin picks it up. Larkin dancing through the zone. One timer, excuse me. And now the Orange with 16 seconds left. Corral again with Von Tersch. Ryan Thomas gets a touch on it. And now 9 seconds to play in the period. URI clears it out. Von Tersch hustles, but he'll let it go out, and icing is waved off. So we'll head to the third period. Syracuse trailing by 1, 3-2, in what has been a messy second period. We'll step aside on the SU Hockey Network. Don't go anywhere. Final 20 minutes of action coming at you shortly from Boss Ice Arena here in Kingston, Rhode Island. I'm Arnav Pokhrel. You're listening to Syracuse Hockey on the Syracuse Hockey Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back inside Boss Ice Arena as we get set for period 3 between the Orange and the Rhode Island Rams. Syracuse trailing 2-3. The Orange scored the first 2 goals of the game thanks to Jack Wren and Jack Alicia, but then 3 goals from Rhode Island unanswered. Have the Rams in front. Brock Alvers, when it was 2-2, had a goal called off due to a penalty that happened earlier in the play that we were all kind of left confused by, and then on the ensuing power play, the Rhode Island Rams were able to tap it in the back of the net, and that's where things stand, 3-2. Immediately on the breakout, the Rams go the way, and they score. 10 seconds in, Rhode Island's already put one in the back of the net. It's 4-2. Well, you can't ask for a worse start to a period when you're chasing a goal than that. And hitting the back of the net for the second time this game is Jake McKinnon. McKinnon scores goal number 4. And the Orange trail by 2. The Orange still 1-2 in ESCHL play. Rhode Island 1-4-1 in conference. And now with 19:48 left to go, the Orange trail by 2. Up forward to Wren. Flipped over Von Tersch. And now Ryan Thomas dances into the attacking zone. Wrister from Thomas is wide. Jack Wren's lit up on the boards. The Orange recover in the neutral zone. Thomas again. Will just send it all the way around and take a hit in the process. Whistle blows for offside. 11 seconds in, McKinnon scores in the third period to make it 4-2. Fans still just making their way back into the main arena after the intermission period, and all of a sudden Rhode Island had already scored a goal and taken a 2-goal lead. So now how do the Orange respond? 19 minutes to go, chasing conference win number 2 against a team that sits right above them in the conference in Rhode Island. And for head coach Joe Augustine, you have to be impressed with your squad's resilience. Both nights, the Orange led 2-1, and both nights, the score has somehow, in some way, ended up 4-2 in favor of the Rams. Tonight, it was 4 unanswered goals. Last night, it was 3 unanswered goals. That put the game comfortably into the hands of the home side. Puck's been bouncing around for a couple of seconds now as the Rams send it down to the near side corner. Syracuse controls. Jared Toft takes a big hip check to the near side boards. Pendergrass gets a touch on it, and Rhode Island recovers in the defensive zone. Syracuse changes. Far side boards in the defensive zone for the Rams. Cross ice pass to the near side. Here's Owen Hall. Hall, long range effort, glove down by Finta. Rugg picks it up. Back to Owen Hall. One-timer from Nathan Marshall, but he fanned on it. Now Cade Cook can go the other way. Cook hustles down low, and icing is called. Cook had won the race and was just about to get onto the puck, and the referee blows for icing. I mean, that one you just can't make up. There's really no way around that one. Cook had beat him. Instead, we got a face-off in the Rhode Island attacking zone. Aiden Emery at the face-off dot alongside Ethan Cordero. Owen Hall, toe drag. Left face-off circle. Hall again, high slot. Picked up by Emery. Stretch pass intended for Cook. Here's Cordero. Advances into the attacking zone. Takes a check from Von Tersch. Tanner Cole lays a body. Puck goes behind for Marshall. Up in front for Hall. Right face-off circle. The Orange corral with Cade Cook. Cook looking for options in the neutral ice. Finds Von Tersch. Von Tersch rolling forward. His shot sticked away. Cordero picks it up. The Orange keep it in the zone. Battling for it down low. As icing is the call, Jake Brown will step onto it. 17:07 left to go, 4-2 the lead for Rhode Island. The most recent goal scored by Jake McKinnon. 11 seconds in to period number 3. 13 shots on goal for the Rams. And 4 goals scored, which means 9 saves for AJ Finta. 8 saves on the other side for Nick Marangola on 10 shots for the Orange. Immediately after the faceoff, a shot from Alvers. And now trailing after it is Gaffney. He turned it over. Alvers keeps it in the zone. Gaffney picks it back up. He's pinned along the far side boards. Puck flipped up and out of the zone. Icing is the signal, and icing is the call. 16:44, 4-2 in favor of Rhode Island. To go from a weekend against Stony Brook where you averaged 39 shots on goal, and tonight you got 10 shots on goal through 40 minutes, and yesterday through the game you only had 19. It's a sign of something concerning offensively for the Orange, and also to go 0 for 7 on the power play so far, as immediately a shot off the faceoff is blocked away by Rhode Island. Cordero flips it down towards the SU defensive zone, and again, ices the puck. You don't want to fire, bad shots towards goal and have them count as shots on goal, but to only get, 10 through 40 minutes tonight, and last night only have 9 through 40 minutes after a weekend against Stony Brook where really that second game was offensive domination from the Orange. This weekend just a little bit flat from SU. When I say last weekend of games was 2 weeks ago. Syracuse was off the week of Thanksgiving. Puck in the neutral zone, picked up by Gaffney. He flings it around the boards. Marangola comes out to play it. Alvers chases. Alicia on the back end. Chesner picks it up for the Orange at the right point. Fires it around the boards, but first to it is Nathan Marshall for URI. Alvers pinched along the boards. He couldn't gain control of the puck. Now Chesner lays a body and keeps the puck in the zone. Now the puck out of the zone. Alicia picks it back up. Been a long shift for Alicia as he fires it down. Forces Marangola out to play it, and Alicia goes off for a change along with Alvers. URI behind the net. Breakout opportunity, 2-on-1 the other way. Cross ice pass, feed. AJ Finta makes a stop and covers up. The feed to the right was denied by Finta. And another great stop from the junior netminder. Once again, volume really a tough thing to look at for Finta because there's only been 13 shots on goal and 4 of them have gone in. But he stands tall on the breakaway. Picked up by Rugg behind the net. Flipped up out of the zone. Jack Wren playing it. And now the neutral zone, Rhode Island pick it back up. Stretch pass forward to Ryan Barlow. Here's a freshman from Warwick, Rhode Island. Rugg held off the puck. And Barlow picks it back up. Behind the net. Rugg battling again. Stretch pass out to Duffy. Shaw picks it up in the blue line, dumps it in the corner. Rhode Island will change. Now Wren with speed. 1 goal, 1 assist last night for Jack Wren. He leaves it behind for Vasilevsky. Not by choice, he was forced off the puck. Now in front, Wren. Puck bouncing around, he just couldn't gain control of it. 2-on-1 the other way. Moving with speed, McKinnon looking for the hat trick. Leaves it for Mulhern, his shot wide left. Vasilevsky, moves the other way. Turn it over. McKinnon looks out wide for Matt Tetrault. Tetrault turns it over. Finta comes out to play a puck behind his net, left it for Von Tersch. Von Tersch collects, plays it forward. The Orange in the neutral zone. Dumped down low by Pendergrass. Gargurovich got taken away out of the play. Larkin over to Von Tersch in the neutral zone. Pendergrass stayed onside but lost control of the puck. Von Tersch will do it again, and he turned it over, but was able to do enough to cause Kevin Canizet to lose some balance, and now Thomas can move into the attacking zone. Wrister from Thomas from the right faceoff circle is saved by Marangola. Larkin lost control of the puck, flipped into the zone by Chesner. URI in the neutral zone. 13-18 left to go. And a long stretch of play here after URI scored 11 seconds into the period. Long range effort blocked away by Finta. Cook with options. Left it behind Emery. Cole gives chase. Back with Cook, he lays a hit. And the Orange pick it up with Brown. Emery. Feeling pressure from behind, the Orange offside. The whistle blows. 12:46 to go, 4-2 lead for Rhode Island. Most recent goal scorer is Jake McKinnon. He's on 2 tonight after scoring the second goal of the game for URI as well. He is the one who tied things up. And right now he's got the insurance goal for the Rams. 10 saves for AJ Finta, 10 saves for Nick Marangola tonight. Last night, Marangola had 16. The last time AJ Finta was out was last weekend. The last time AJ Finta played, was 2 weekends ago against Stony Brook. As play is underway again. Marangola has to stick a puck wide, and Syracuse sets up shop in the offensive zone. Brown thought about a shot from distance. Left it in, now picked up by Kanazak. Out wide to Brown, outside of the zone. The Orange re-enter. Gaffney, high slot, Alvers down low. Pass back in front, diving attempt from Alicia. Still loose behind. And now the puck exits the zone. Well, the Orange settling in now in period 3, but still don't really look too comfortable as Owen Hall in the left faceoff circle leaves it back. Wide open chance in front and wide from Cordero. Big missed opportunity there for the Rams. Chesner picks it up. Stretch pass forward to Alicia. Alicia to the right. Right face-off circle now for the junior. Alvers behind the net. Looked for the return pass to Alicia and couldn't find it. Jared Toff took a puck to the mask and then puck to the helmet, I should say, and then immediately went tumbling into the bench. He took a hard hit there. As URI now in the right face-off circle. Takes a shot and saved by Finta, and he covers up. 11:17 to go, 4-2 lead for the Rams. McKinnon, the most recent goal scorer for URI. Only the 11th save of the night for AJ Finta, who's given up 4 goals as well. And unfortunately for Finta, that's been about the average in his career, right around 4 goals against, with a .887 save percentage. Now, of course, there were some outliers in that one, freshman year against Stony Brook, where the Seawolves, I believe, scored 9 goals. Don't know if all of them were against Finta, but a good amount of them were, as Jared Toff eats a puck in the high slot. Left face-off circle for the Rams. Now walking the line and firing a puck in. Syracuse gets it away. The Orange with Wren. 2-on-2. Wren moves to the left, shot from way out. Is covered up by Marangola. And now some after activities between the two sides. Everyone kind of getting after each other behind Marangola as he covered that puck up. 10:39 to go, and a 4-2 lead for the Rams. So the referees get that cleared up as Syracuse continues to chase what's been a disappointing offensive series and a disappointing offensive showcase tonight. After going up 2-0 in the first period, it's been 4 unanswered for the Rams. The Orange 0 for 7 on the power play this weekend. Pendergrass right off the faceoff fires a shot high and wide of Marangola. Von Tersch plays it down low. Larkin gives chase. Now moving forward. And a whistle going to come here on Ryan Thomas. Interference to call. So Thomas heads to the box. It's power play opportunity number 4 of the game for Rhode Island. They were successful on the first 2, but not successful on the most recent one against Jared Toff. Now Ryan Thomas heads to the box. For the Orange and for Ryan Thomas, that's just penalty number 5 on the season. Penalty minutes number 9 and 10 for him at the expiration of this one. URI wins the faceoff. 10:13 to go in the game. Tanner Cole gets a clearance on the power play. But he's unable to chase the puck down, so URI takes it behind at the net. Into the neutral zone. Cross-ice feed to Jonathan Shaw. Here's the captain. Fires in a wrister, saved by Finta. Great look from Shaw from the left face-off circle. Just found a half-inch of space, and Finta was equal to it. Shaw's a player who's active on the power play for URI. In his career, he's got 11 power play goals as a defenseman. And moving forward again with speed is Zach Bell. He's bearing down on goal, and Finta makes another stop. Cross-ice feed. Bell, wrister, back shoulder, and the net comes off as Finta was moving across. It was a great feed to Matt Tetrault, who's playing in game number 101 of his career tonight. But Tetrault just couldn't connect on that one. His lone goal this season for Tetrault, he's played in 17 games, now 18 games. Only scored once, and it was a power play goal. Was looking for power play goal number 2 of the season right there. Couldn't connect in the left face-off circle. Face-off upcoming after the net is fixed, and URI wins the face-off. Zach Gold receives it at the left point, clips it in. Work down low from Darlington. 55 seconds on the man advantage for URI. And Jack Wren goes tumbling down. Left face-off circle, now right face-off circle. Down low behind Finta, chance in front. Finta is on the floor, he's kicked the net off again. And a player remains down for URI. That was alternate captain Kevin Canizet was down in the low slot holding his head. So he's able to get up and skate off under his own power. 8:59 to go in the game. 40 seconds left on the power play, 4-2 the score. URI, Jake McKinnon, the most recent goal scorer with 2 on the night. He adds on to an assist last night as well, so a 3-point weekend for McKinnon. It was also a 3-point weekend for Jack Alicia. A goal and an assist last night, and a goal to kick off, the second goal tonight for the Orange. As he continues his average of, right around 1.5 points per game going this weekend. And a chance for even more if the Orange can find him on the offensive side in these final 9 minutes. Shaw on the power play. 30 seconds left to go for URI in the man advantage. Picked up by Rugg behind the net. He chops it out to Pendergrass, who can clear the puck all the way down the other side of the ice. Shaw again. Surveys. Will receive in the neutral zone. Here's Shaw into the attacking zone. 3 Syracuse players come down and converge on him. And then Max Gargurevich lays a hip check on the near side half wall. Long range shot from Bell is wide. Toff picks it up. Moving forward, Shaw clips it back down. We're back to even strength as the penalty clears. Here's Rugg with speed. Gains the red line, dumps it down towards Marangola, who covers up, and he'll freeze the puck with 7:56 to go in period number 3. Four to the score for Rhode Island. Most recent goal scored by McKinnon. Face-off, won by the Orange. Alvers. Cheser, long-range shot, fluttering in. Well, you had to test Marangola eventually, and that time Marangola saw that one all the way through. Cheser having a conversation with URI coaches after that shot. Probably just justifying why he shot it from there. And Syracuse sends the puck into the netting immediately after the restart, so we've only wasted about 11 seconds for 2 face-off opportunities, and we'll have another one upcoming shortly. Alicia, Alvers, Gaffney, Jake Brown, and Connor Chesner, the 5 on the ice for the Orange. And it's Alicia at the face-off dot. Face-off won by URI. 7:30 to go in period number 3. As Rhode Island advances into the attacking zone. Right face-off circle, 2-on-1 breakaway. And that one up and over. Finta might have gotten a touch on it with his shoulder as that one sent high into the netting on the left side. URI, white sweaters moving right to left in period 3. Syracuse in the orange, moving left to right. For URI, Owen Hall, Ethan Cordero, Nathan Marshall, the three forwards, alongside a back line of Ronan Judge and Michael Lucchese. Lucchese gets the puck off the faceoff, but takes it out of the zone, so he has to go back and play it. And now Tim Crane gets to it, the junior extra skater tonight for the Rams. Jake Brown fires the puck down behind the net. Picked up by Ronan Judge. Judge moves to his left. Turns around as he was feeling pressure from Gaffney, who lost his stick. And Jake Brown collects in the neutral zone. He plays it up, intended for Alvers, picked off by Ronan Judge again. Judge dumped down into the corner. Giving chase to it is Connor Chesner. And Chesner with speed will pick it up. Here goes the alternate captain, Junior. Gets past a couple, looks for the outlet to Gaffney. Gaffney dumped it down below to Chesner again, but the defender couldn't hang on. The Orange send the puck down to the corner, go out for a change. Picked up by URI behind the net. Now moving to the right side of the defensive zone, into the neutral zone. Ryan Thomas picks it back up, moves backwards. Rugg. Slow roller forward, and immediately URI jumps onto it. Finta has to come out of his crease and play it behind the net. Thomas turns it over. Big time hit from Jack Wren on the far side boards. Great hip check from the junior. And Wren picks it up behind the net. He's moving through the defensive zone on the near side. Speeds past one, but couldn't get past another. Again, URI just firing the puck behind AJ Finta. Now Rugg trying to do the same. He jumps past a hit, but loses control of the puck. Finta out again from his net. 5:49 to go, 4-2 lead for URI. The Orange chasing a 2-goal deficit. Puck up to Duffy in the neutral zone. Played down low behind Marangola. Flipped up into the neutral ice, picked up by Ryan Thomas. Thomas has to go forward and does. Vasilevsky, feed to Red. Long-range wrister blocked by URI. 5 minutes to play in game 2 in a conference game for the Orange. Game that the Orange led 2-0. Jack Wren picks it up behind Finta's net. Turned over. McKinnon was onto it, but Chesner has it again. Chesner goes down. Gargurovich picks up the puck. Can't really do anything with it. And Larkin chops it down to the corner. Gargurovich chases, and Gargurovich is held up behind the URI net. URI again in the defensive zone, just comfortable to keep the puck out of harm's way. Puck takes a touch off of Jake Brown, so Finta comes out to play it, no icing. Still in the attacking zone for URI. Brown onto it again. Backhand feed to Pendergrass. Pendergrass looking for an outlet. Can't find one just yet. Cross-ice feed to Connor Chesner in the neutral zone. Chesner. Pitch along the boards, can get it forward into the defensive zone, but no one there for the Orange. Now it's Rugg. Pendergrass. Dumped down behind the net. Marangola comes out to collect. Out wide. Flipped up and looking for Rugg. It finds Carter Rugg. Ryan Thomas, one-time pass into the attacking zone goes Gaffney. Feed in front intended for Alicia. It ran behind the net of Marangola. Diving stop from Rugg. Gaffney plays it down. The Orange go out for a change. And now Gaffney applies pressure. 3.5 to go. Finta still in the crease as Carter Rugg picks up the puck. The Orange maintain possession with Thomas. 4-2 score thanks to McKinnon's most recent goal 11 seconds into the period. Since then, we've got 17 minutes of scoreless hockey, and the Orange only have 13 shots on goal tonight. Finta still in the net with 3 minutes to go, and the Orange trailing by 2. Rugg held up behind the net. Finta sticks the puck away. Duffy. He's held up behind the net as well, but Rugg comes out to collect the puck. Rugg plays it forward. Icing waved off due to a deflection. 2.5 to go. Still in the net is Finta. Breakout opportunity, 2-on-1. Chesner sticks it away. Great defensive awareness from the junior. Stretch pass forward intended for Duffy, and now the whistle blows for icing. Long time there without a stoppage. We are only 2.5 minutes left to go in this game. So with 2.5 left to go in game number 2 of this series. The Orange looking for 2 goals in this one. 2:24 left to play, 4-2 lead for URI, and the Rams win the faceoff. Mulhern in front. Forced out to the right faceoff circle, immediately fires a shot, and it's wide. Duffy picks it up. He takes a hit. Gets the puck out, but will need a change. Puck goes behind the net. Chesner picks it up. Goes past one. Finta still in the net with 1:55 to go. Chesner out wide. Into the low slot. A chance. Puck loose in the low slot. Thomas flips it up and over. 1:45 to go for the Orange. Alvers. Left faceoff circle. Wants the wrister. Can't find it. Chesner again. Brown. Long range wrister. Take a deflection and it's wide. 95 ticks of the clock to go. Cleared out of the zone. Net is empty. Brown's hustling. He'll get there. Chesner with an empty net and 1:20 to play. Skips under the stick of Gaffney. Thomas picks it up. Rugg shoved off the puck. And no call for interference. The puck now gliding towards the net again. Thomas watches it go. Thomas and Rugg playing keep away for now. Now Alvers has to go in and clean things up. That puck headed towards the net, and it's just wide. No icing called because it was past halfway. Red with under a minute to play and the net empty. Syracuse has 6 skaters on the ice. Wren's behind the net. Turned it over. The Orange, even with an extra skater, haven't really got anything settled down. The Orange want an icing call. We'll get it with 28 seconds left to go. Well, if the Orange do fall, it's been a cold but fun weekend here in Rhode Island. Thanks for tuning in all weekend long here on the SU Hockey Radio. I've been Arnav Pokhrel with you all weekend long here in South Kingston in the Boss Ice Arena. 28.6 on the clock and a 4-2 lead for Rhode Island. We've seen crazier things happen for the Orange. Take you back to the Kent State game earlier this year. And Rhode Island calls a timeout. So with 28.6, we'll step aside for the timeout. Back after the timeout, the 6 on the ice for the Orange. Brendan Duffy, Jack Alicia, Jack Wren, Connor Chesner, Ryan Thomas, Carter Rugg. 3 defenders, 3 attackers for the Orange. 28.6 seconds left to go. The Orange chasing a 2-goal deficit. Jack Alicia at the faceoff dot. 28.6 on the clock, and Alicia wins it forward. Wren chases. Carter Rugg also there. Puck frozen behind the URI net. The Orange digging at it. Coming away with it, Chesner goes tumbling down. And 12 seconds left. Still digging at it. URI pinning the puck along the boards to perfection. High shot from the Orange goes wide. That'll be it. 4-2 the final score. Thanks for tuning in all weekend long. The Orange fall in a sweep to URI. 5-3 yesterday, 4-2 tonight. Once again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next semester on the SU Hockey Network. It starts away at Niagara and then at home against Niagara on January 11th and 12th. We'll see you then. Have a great holiday season. We'll be back in 2025.